Hey, how y'all doing today? What's going on? Welcome to Huddle Up. That's right. We back. We back for another session. I got some great people here today, and we gonna do our thing, and y'all know how we do our thing. Before we get started, hold on one second.
Oh,
Welcome
my.
to me. It's as simple as that. We are here live today. I got two great people on here with me today. This is my first time that I've had guests over. And when you want to have good people here, you want to try to start it with them. I got former mayor, Mr. Pat D. Cannon on here. Pat, say hey to yourself. Give him a little introduction.
Oh, I can't do. Listen, I can't do no better than you. I'm on with the fabulous Don Juan. This day I am Cannon Patrick D. That is out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Which you can always catch me on 105.3. You can stream us. Download the app 1053fm.com. We are a Radio One station, and we try to bring it to you any way we can, as long as it's the right way. But anyway, glad to be a part of the show with you. Thank you so much for the invite, bro.
Hey, you scratch my back, I scratch you. Also,
That's it. That's
I
it.
got the guest sitting mayor right now, Mr. Wiggins. Go ahead and give him a little introduction.
Well, great being a part of this, Don Juan. This is your absolute God-given talent. You are using you in your element now. I told you that this is your element. And greetings from the city of Chester. Greetings to the former mayor of the city of Charlotte, and to Don Juan and all other guests. We are here to support you, and man, I'm blessed to be here to see you in your element.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. So good to be with you today as well. A long time no see.
That's right, sir.
All right, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to talk a little football. All of us, I think I'm always right about football. The games played. I look at my sheet. I done missed probably 10 out of 13 games. I just get buckle up and get ready for the next week, thinking I'm going to be great and good. So far, I think we done went through, we on week 7 of the season. Uh, Mr. Cannon, who do you think, if you had to pick a Super Bowl win, who would you pick? Who would you think is the top runner right now?
Well, you know what? It's a lot of good teams out there right now. They're playing pretty good, because it's early on. Like you said, I mean, we're in the week 7 right now, and we still got, some other ball playing to do along the way. Early predictions, man, you see what I got on, right?
I'm saying it. I'm looking at
You see what I got on. But I can't, obviously I can't be biased, about it. You know what? Buffalo, you really can't count out about right now. They're playing some decent ball out there, up in New York. And so I keep an eye on Buffalo, want to watch them. Certainly it will not be, in my opinion, the Ravens, this year. That that's probably fair to say amongst the ranks here, I would imagine. So I would say keep an eye out for what's happening with Buffalo, and then I got a Jerry still out almost coming out to the East. I mean, out of the West. So we got to just kind of see how that plays out. Well, I'm gonna tell you what. Then, with that said, if that's the case, then I mean, look, if we can get our stuff together with defense, right? Because see, this past Thursday, obviously, we didn't show up. Defense didn't show up like they should have, and I got to tell you, man, Jamar Chase, wide receiver, he had a field day. This brother had like 16. He had 16 receptions for like 161 yards. 23 balls went to him. And, for the most part, between him and T. Higgins, they were killing us. They just roasted us up. And so, the battle of the boys at 40 plus or 40, we didn't win out too well on that. So, we got to get prepared and stack it and get it back together again. We're 4-2. So you can't throw us away. I don't think right now. It's a little bit too early. We can go back, make some changes, but we got to get it done and get it done quick. So I wouldn't necessarily count us all the way out. Still have a chance, but Dallas probably got a chance too in somebody's mind. But then again,
I'm gonna definitely get to that conversation.
So I like to see us get there, but yeah, go ahead.
That's
Y'all
right.
play Green Bay Bulls the next game. So y'all got about 9 more days. Get yourself together. You can't play man defense on Chase and T. Higgins, though. You got to put you
No,
about 40 people on each one of them. And don't worry about nobody on the line. Just let everybody cover them.
that's right. We've had some pass through our secondary, so hopefully we'll get it together because this is not the year to be lax. We've been sitting back, always kind of getting right there, but we can never get all the way over the hump, you know. And listen, my Super Bowl is Cleveland. All right, as long as we beat Cleveland, I'm good. All right, you know what I'm saying? Cincinnati, yeah, you know, that's the luck of the draw. I think they showed up, and I mean, look, that game went down to the wire. That could have gone either way. Because you give Aaron Rodgers just a little bit of time. That's all he needs. He don't need a whole lot now. Huh? He can make it work, just like Patrick Mahomes.
I was impressed with A-Rod. I really was.
Yeah. Well, maybe
Who
next
you
time.
think will win the Super Bowl, Carlo? Who your Super Bowl pick?
Well, you said you biased, and I'm biased too. And you know, them
Yeah.
Washington. Well, you know, I still call them Washington Redskins, but Washington Commanders. I got the best quarterback in the league in Jaden Daniels, and I can see us going places. We gave up the game last week, and that was unfortunate. But we have a lot of great talent on our team, and a few key pieces missing. And so when those key pieces come back, we will be in the Super Bowl.
Okay. Right.
And I
All
know
right.
Debo gonna be out next week, and Terry McLaurin gonna be out. They just announced today Debo something wrong with his heel. Well, he gonna be.
That's okay. And I'm gonna tell you this. Well, I keep saying Redskins, but the Commanders, you know, I root for the home team as well. Hey, don't you sleep on them Panthers now. Panthers on a little winning streak. All you have to do is give Young a little time back there, and now he's getting a little time to be able to complete some passes. And the Panthers got a few weapons. I like to see them do something since they're a hometown team.
Yes.
But you know, whoever beat the Dallas Cowboys, whenever the Cowboys play, I'm rooting for that team. So you know,
That's exactly right.
whenever Dallas play, you know, I bet on the other team. All resources going towards the other team.
That's it. That's it. That's the way to go. I'm telling you what.
And speaking of that, let me go ahead and say this real close. We hate the Dallas Cowboys. Okay. We hate them.
But
Okay.
can I ask?
I just
Can
want to get that out the
I
way.
ask Don?
No,
Juan.
okay.
So
We can't stand them.
Don Juan. So who you pull for now? You know, you got about 30 jerseys. So I just want to know who is who you representing this year?
Well, like Seattle, I'm doing Seattle. We winning, and that word "winning" means a lot to me. I can't pull the plug on any week, but right now I'm going Seattle, and that's my Super Bowl pick. I'm buying. I'm 200% buying. I'm picking the Seahawks to go to the Super Bowl and win. That's what I'm gonna do this year.
Hey,
Now, if that changes,
okay, I got one thing.
the team that win it, that's my pick. Just so you know.
Okay. Hey, Don Juan, I'm gonna tell you what team I like to watch that's exciting now is the Jacksonville Jaguars. You know, I like young talent. I'm talent based too. You know, I'm a Washington Commanders team. I mean, team, but I like individual players from opposing teams that I like to watch. And you know, I like the quarterback from Jacksonville, and and some of the receivers, Jacksonville. But they have some talent. They have some young talent.
Carlos, sound like you got another team.
No, I like talent. I like talent. I even like CD Lamb, but he with that off a team Dallas Cowboys. You understand what I'm saying?
I don't understand
CD
what
Lamb
you're
is there.
Yeah,
Yeah. CD Lamb, I think he's
you know,
probably he might be the best receiver in the NFL, in my opinion.
yeah, I can see him in that command uniform.
and Chase.
So Mayor, so check this out. So this week 7, we talked about that early on, right?
Yep.
Not Seattle, but Jacksonville, who you spoke about a moment ago, is going to be playing LA, I believe, right?
Yes, they are.
They both 4-2. What's that look like? Who might pull that out?
The Rams are missing that receiver, Puka or whatever the thing. He's not playing this week. Jacksonville, they tough at home, but Seattle went down to Jacksonville last week and we beat them. So we took care of Seattle.
They tough at home.
Jacksonville.
So, Mayor, what do you think? Jacksonville or LA? Both of them
Jacksonville.
4-2.
I think Jacksonville. Yeah. I think Jacksonville. Jacksonville got young talent. I like the kid. What's his name? Coming from Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Travis Hunter. Yeah.
Yeah, Travis. Yeah.
I like Travis Hunter. Like I said, they have some great young talent. I'm telling you now, I think they're a little sleeper right now, Jacksonville. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They color. I can agree with you. They're gonna be a problem, and they can be a problem. You got to play the game when you go play them. Pat, I heard you mention Buffalo. Hey, our producer right there, Red Man, he's a Buffalo fan right there. Just so you know.
Buffalo got the talent now. They just, I'll say, Buffalo when it get down to the wire, they make the mistakes. If they clean up their mistakes in those big games, they'll win it for the next 3-4 years. If they can just clean up those mistakes.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
Dude, that's probably all of them.
So here's what we're gonna do, y'all.
Hope we could clean up something.
And I'm gonna call these games out, and we're gonna see who we're gonna pick. Now we already went with the Rams in Jacksonville. I'm gonna go with Jacksonville at home because the Rams got that receiver. I'm going with Jacksonville. Pat, who you going with? Jacksonville?
No, I'm gonna go with the Rams. I'm gonna go with the Rams. They both 4-2. I think I think they're gonna have a different type of a passing attack this weekend. Watch what I tell you. The defense is gonna step up, and I believe that even though Jacksonville's gonna be at home, they got the fans on their side. I think more of the talent's gonna end up coming out on the Rams.
Okay. Carl, you already said it, but we like to hear.
Yeah, I got the Jacksonville Jaguars. I think their running game opened up their passing game, and then you have a triple threat because you have a quarterback, you got a running game, and then you got good receivers. It's looking like Jacksonville to me. They'll be 5-2.
Big 5, the handful and 2. I can work with that. Hey, the next game we got New Orleans at Chicago. Now, certainly, the hell with football, but we're gonna go ahead and put one on there.
Hey, now I can tell you this. Now, you said the Saints, right?
Yeah.
Saints in Chicago. Now, I was going out to the Saints game because my little cousin, Marco Jackson, played for Saints, and then he got traded to. Now he played with Chicago Bears, number 48. That's Barbe's son, Croc Don Juan. Yeah, that's Barbe's son, number 48, linebacker for Chicago. But we was flying back and forth going down to New Orleans, but I don't like New Orleans no more. They got rid of him. He's in Chicago now. So I think Chicago Bears, man, they beat my Redskins, my Commanders. So I'm going to pull for the Chicago Bears only because of number 48.
Boy, I like when they beat Bayous on here, Red Man. See, I like that.
Yeah.
I love when you Bayous. Pat, I don't like in that New Orleans. Now, Pat, I know you like that gumbo and all that. So I'm thinking you're going to favor the Saints. You like that gumbo?
No, I think I'm gonna hang tight with the 3-2 with the 3-2 Bears, man. I think they are the favorite in this to win. New Orleans, man, listen, what are they, 1-5? They won one game. They ain't got it together. They 1-5. They ain't got nothing going on. They talking about the Saints marching in. They need more than Saints marching in right now to help them to win something. I'm telling you now, there's some trouble.
Yeah, they won.
I'm going the Bears all the way on this one.
Yeah, they won one more than I did. You heard what I said? Don Juan. They won one more game than I have.
Big fact. That's it. All of us. and he kind of threw his boys under the bus.
Yeah.
On Cleveland. I'm going with Cleveland in the upset. I'm going with Cleveland. Yeah.
Well, you know what? Sometimes throwing people under the bus get them motivated. That's sometimes the idea with the leadership of quarterbacks, right? That can be the play. However, I don't think it's going to be. This is the Dolphins, and they will be. Let me see. The Dolphins, are they at home? No, they're at Cleveland.
They ain't
I
Cleveland.
believe. And so, and by the way, they both 1-5. They both 1-5. It's anybody's game, but I'm gonna end up leaning. I'm gonna lean Cleveland. I'm gonna lean Cleveland, even though I don't want to. Like my feelings getting, I get my feelings about Cleveland. I think Cleveland will pull this out over Tua and company.
Sound like you biased. You want them to win because of the Steelers. Hello? Yeah, thank you for that
I
bias.
hate I'm making this prediction. I hate I'm making this prediction, but anyway, it is what it is.
Come on, what you gonna do? Miami or Cleveland?
Well, you know, I would say Cleveland, but I hate how they are treating Shador Sanders. So
Okay.
I'm gonna go behind and root for Miami because they letting that talented brother sit on the sidelines just to try to prove a point, you know. And I just don't like that. I really don't like that. I've been following this kid. He's grown. He's matured. He's done a lot in the community, and he has the talent. And you have him sitting behind someone that's less talented than he is, and less efficient than he is. And matter of fact, as a quarterback, he's shorter than he is. So I'm supporting Miami just because how they're treating Shador Sanders.
That's moral support. You doing it because you're in your feelings about the other situation,
That's
right?
that's
So
exactly right. I'm feeling a
And
little
it's
emotional.
Byron
I'm
too.
feeling a little emotional, but I think we're gonna pull it through. I think Miami gonna win.
now you need to be writing. Now Don Warner, you writing this stuff down so we can come back and check our stats.
Right? So I don't want to worry about it. Just make sure y'all don't miss nothing.
All right, okay. We'll see you next week in the Dallas Cowboy jersey.
And that family will be made in it. And they're just putting that grade like that. It ain't no help. We at Tennessee now. The Patriots
Who is
come
it?
to
Oh,
go against
Patriots.
Tennessee. I'm gonna let y'all pick y'all.
The Patriots, New England, and
I
I think
agree.
New England. Yeah, I think New England been playing good ball, you know, and I'm telling you, they are flying on the radar. Nobody is talking about. But I remember Croc wearing one of them jerseys.
Yeah, so we got Tennessee and New England.
Yeah.
But seriously though, England been playing pretty good ball, and so that's what you want too. You want to fly on the radar when they talking about all these big names and these big teams, these teams that shining, and they continue to win, and they winning without a lot of fanfare, and they gonna be there at the end of the year.
Because Red Man, look, Red Man just played. They just beat Buffalo now. Red ain't feeling that too much. He feeling that. You hurting his feelings a little bit, Colin. Yeah.
So so on this one, I'm a little bit. I'm being a little bit biased on this one too, y'all. Um, and I agree. I would call on this. Patriot Drake May is pretty much from this area. His
Yep.
pops, Mark May, played ball with my cousin. In basketball, he played with Tony White. Tony White went to Tennessee, played with Tennessee for a moment. Was the wizard out there. He's still like a god out there to them. And then he also played with my cousin, Baron Odom, who was a tight end at Independence High. Of course, Mark May went on to play at Carolina, right? Then his other son went on to play basketball for Carolina. Then, of course, now you got Drake. Drake that made it on up into the league with the Patriots and doing a really, really good job. Drake is the damn bum digger. I mean, listen, I wouldn't be surprised if he throws for 4 touchdown passes in this game right now against the Titans. Titans, I mean, they're sucking a whole lot of win right now at 1-5. I don't see them
Mhm.
going forward to being able to pull this game out. So I'm all in for the
Ooh,
Patriots.
do we have to predict the next game? You got the Bakes at Kansas City. Predict the score. I say 155-6. Because we know where we at. So I'll take the Chiefs 155-6.
Go ahead, Lowe's. What you think?
Well, I think Chiefs, man. It's about time the Chiefs get on the roll. They defense, they offense continue to put up numbers. They can put up numbers, but the defense sometimes looks suspect in secondary, and so. But I think the Chiefs is always there at the end of the year, and so when we look up, it's going to be like, here go those Chiefs, here go that man, and
Big
he's
Mama.
gonna be there. Oh yeah, he's gonna be there at the end of the year. So I'm going with the
But
Chiefs.
Chiefs for real. Are the Chiefs really for real though? It's like, they've shown up. Patrick, he throws some little flip passes. You know what I'm saying?
Anything.
He gets out of all kind of jams. But I just wondered if they just really are it at the end of the day. Now, I'm with you all, 3-0, right? I'm
Yeah.
with you, the Chiefs. I think pull this out. And we'll just see. I just wonder sometimes if the Chiefs are all there. And they've shown it in years past, but I kind of wondered about them last year. And then this year, they've been kind of just getting by.
Yeah, they've been
They
inconsistent. They've been inconsistent. Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'm with you. I'm with the team on this one.
Eagles at Minnesota. Now, Carson Wentz need to play with the Eagles. He's quarterbacking for Minnesota against the Eagles this week. I'm going with the upset Eagles. The Vikings. I'm rolling with the Vikings. That's right.
No, man.
Die, Eagles, die.
No. I really want the Eagles to lose because they're in my division, but
Yeah.
I do.
Really?
Yeah. I'm on Washington Commander now, but I tell you this, like I said, I like talent. I love talent. I respect talent from other teams, and I love Hurts. I love the running back. What's his name? Big old legs.
What's the little dude name? He ain't been down this year. We done forgot his name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Saquon Barkley. Yeah, man, and AJ Brown, man, they have talent, and they lost a few games, but I tell you, Philly is another one. When Jaden when hurt, when he want to take over a game, he gonna do it, and November is coming around. They're gonna go on a winning streak, man, and they gonna be knocking at your door too at the end of the year. So
Yeah, I think.
what it is.
Yeah, I like. This is going to be a really good matchup. It's going to be a really good matchup, and I think it's going to be a tight game. But I got the Eagles to win this, probably 24-20, 26-20, 20-17. Choose any of those numbers right there. I got them coming out on top. It's going to be a pretty tight game in my opinion.
Yeah. How about Carolina at the Jets?
Carolina.
I'm going with the Panthers. I got you.
Man, hey, I think the Panthers look pretty
good.
good, man. Yeah,
But,
and guess what? I don't know one person on the Panthers team.
you know what? And now,
hey, Crop, when you start to learn the players, they get rid of good players, man. I don't understand.
Then he go. We got to get him.
I'm an A&T man. I hate to say this about the current quarterback and that of Bryce. Bryce struggles a lot to me. More than what I think he should. And when people try to say he's too small, he can't see over the defense and over offense and so forth and so on. I can't help but think about Kyler Murray. How Kyler getting it done the way he gets it done with the Cardinals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now the only difference in him, he's much more elusive than Bryce is. He's fast.
Yeah.
Bryce ain't fast. Bryce got some good accuracy about him if you give him the right protection. But see, sometimes you don't have all day back there. You know what I'm saying? So that OL got to be showing it the right way for you. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he struggled with that. The Panthers have struggled with that in the past. Well, they've gone out, they've made some investment, they got a better line. He's doing a little bit better this year, I think. But we got a guy by the name of Hendon Hooker that just got brought in. His pop went to A&T. Aggie cried.
Okay.
Alan Hooker. We were at A&T together. Alan was a heck of a quarterback, man, and his brother Ed, who played wide receiver, was a very good wide receiver. And then, of course, went on. He started at A&T, left A&T, went to Virginia Tech, left Virginia Tech, went to Tennessee. Then he went to the league. Obviously, we know the last team he happened to be a part of was the Lions. And so he's coming from the Lions to the Panthers now. And I think he's behind Donald, right? But I think he's a good player if given the opportunity. He's right there with Shador, in my opinion. Somebody who got with the team and never really got an opportunity to show his talents where he could on that level, the next level. But in this game, to answer your question, I do believe that the Panthers will pull this out. I'd be shocked, but not surprised, though, if they lose to an 0-6 Jets team. They 0-6. They 0-6, but they do that kind of stuff. You know, they'll play, but for a change, they can have a winning record at 4-3 if they go up to New York and pull this out. So we'll see. I'm pulling for them.
Across the board, feel like they're gonna keep pounding this week. And I'm looking forward to it. I think Juan can't get done.
My last thing, listen. So the owner, Tepper.
Yep.
Nice guy. I assume. I don't know Tepper like that. But what I don't like, and this goes back to something Carlos was talking about a moment ago, really in terms of just how people can be. And so it's a little bit emotional for me in terms of where I am with this. But I didn't like the idea, and still don't like it today, of him taking his drink and throwing it on a fan. Because you don't like what the fan got to say. You got to conduct yourself a better way as an owner. You shouldn't do that kind of thing, in my opinion. You got to have better judgment. I think he's a good man. He and his wife are doing some great stuff in the community. Matter of fact, I think they just gave to an organization in South Carolina this past week. And so they do awesome work on the social side of things. But on the business side of what it relates to what's going on with the sports piece, I would hope that and pray that he would just kind of hold his peace a little bit better than what he has in the past. Because again,
I know the fine. They just got to limit his drinks, probably. Yeah, don't let him get just straight shots of Hennessy, and maybe that'll keep him in order.
You think so?
Other not. Listen, gotta try something with it.
You can try.
Hey, we got the Giants in Denver, man.
Well, maybe it'll work out.
Yeah, we got the Giants at Denver.
Giants at Denver.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Denver just because the Giants is in my division. So, but no, the Denver has been playing good defense. The Giants inconsistent. I don't like the quarterback situation, but I'm a Giants fan. But I'm pulling with Denver.
I'm with you.
But this game right here, Don Juan, this game right here, it really don't matter.
I got you. Oh yeah. How about Indianapolis against the Twins? I took the Chargers, and I know the coach is 5. I'm taking the Chargers at home. That's what I'm doing.
You said Indianapolis and the Colts?
Yeah, Indianapolis. The Chargers.
Okay. And how you going, Don Juan? Who you rolling with? I'm gonna roll with the Colts. I'm gonna roll with the Colts. I think you're gonna see something out of them that we haven't seen in a minute. I think they got a better team across the board, really, in comparison
and they got
to
one thing through the Colts.
Yes, sir. They do. I predict they'll pull this one out.
Can I change my pick?
No.
Okay. I'm going to Chargers.
No, absolutely. This is Joe's show. You can do anything you want to do.
Yeah, you can do what you want to do. Hey, you can change all of them at the end after the game.
We're not.
But I go. I'm gonna stick with. I'm gonna go with the Chargers, man. I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Chargers. Hey, I think it's gonna be a good game though. But
yeah,
I think it's gonna be a good game. But running game with the Charge. I mean with the Colts. But I think the Colts. I think the Chargers defense gonna get to the quarterback.
You think what the defense is better? Okay. I'm
not saying better, but they see. I always tell people they was like, well, he ain't got no offense. They don't have an offensive line. I said, but you got pro players on the other side on the defense now. you got to understand that now. You got pro players on both sides of the ball. That don't mean that guy that's in front of him not no good. This guy in front of him just better. All of
Yeah,
them good,
yeah,
but the guy on the
yeah.
other side just that much better. And so
That's all.
I think the Chargers gonna pull this one out.
Okay.
Oh, you already know that. Hey, look here. Hey, we gonna have a field. We can probably put up 40 points on Dallas. Yeah, we probably get 40. Hey, we probably get 40 or 50 points on Dallas. Oh yeah. Hey, that's all I need to say. I don't even. Hey, look here, Dallas. Oh man, when Panthers beat them, I said it's over for. And that's bad to say. Dallas Cowboys been winning the Super Bowl since they built that new stadium. And how long ago that's been? Hey, look here. We Look here. We still a better team than the Panthers with all them players out. And we will beat Dallas Cowboys.
Well, God, this is Donald. It's me again. I come to you and humble as I know I. Please, just do that thing one more time for me that you did up there in Charlotte last week for me. Just find a way to bring the WFT to victory this season. Just please, and I'm gonna start putting extra money when I pay my tithes. Just catch up on the way I'm behind now in life. Please, just look out one more time. Please. Go ahead.
Hey, you
What you
I'm gonna
got?
say this for Mr. Pat say something, man. I'm gonna tell you. The Pittsburgh Steelers fans, they irritate. You know what I'm saying? They irritating fans and aggravating. But man, them Dallas Cowboy fans, man, they just
They
awesome.
worse. They worse.
Hey,
They
Charles,
They
way
worse.
over the
if
top.
they win
They
the Super Bowl, everybody will leave and go to another planet, man. And let them
hey,
have.
hey, if they win, they could be 1-12 and win that 13th or the 14th game. They 2-12. They going to the Super Bowl. I'm saying how?
Still got a chance to make the play.
So I got in this game. I'm calling it 34-28 Redskins. I think right now, Dallas is you can't tell what you got with them. What are they, 2-3-1?
Yeah.
And then Washington, I think, Carlos, what, 3-3?
Yeah, we 3-3. Should have been 5 and yeah, we should have lost.
Yeah. Well, and your main man was out for a moment. You know what I'm saying? But he's back in the fray, right? So I think that will take care of itself. And by the way, let me let me tell y'all why I'm a Steelers fan, right?
Good job.
It's not. And here's the situation. We don't try to get out here to be this, that, and whatever else, like the Dallas Cowboy fans are, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I became a Steelers fan in the 70s, and here's why. We didn't have a team, number one, here in Carolina, right?
Yeah.
And then Pittsburgh was like Charlotte happened to be back in the day. We were a manufacturing type city, right? Pittsburgh is more of a steel type city, right? But they manufacture base. I come from a blue collar home, right? My mom was out there at Fruhall putting rivets in trailers, taking trailers out there, going up and down our roads right now. You know what I'm saying? That piece was similar to me. And they were just hardworking people. And finally, Pittsburgh, you had to love to play for the Steelers because the Roonies wasn't paying you shit. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They were paying you nothing. You had to love football. And, and growing up playing football, right? I mean, to me, it was kind of like, here you got somebody like the Steelers that you got to love to play for because they ain't paying you. But here's the thing about them. They will recruit from HBCUs when nobody else would. They were picking up players that looked like us back in the
Good.
day. And nobody else wasn't doing that like that. And so that's why I'm a Steelers fan. Plus, I went to school with Jack Ham's nephew. So that kind of played in, with a little bit too. And then I got to meet Jack
Yeah.
Ham. He's back there with Jack Lambert. So, the whole team. You had Mel Blunt, you had, Mean Joe Green, Carl.
The moth.
Everybody.
Still first.
You know what I'm saying? We had them all.
Yeah.
And so for those reasons, I've been with Pittsburgh, ain't never left them, even when we got the Carolina Panthers. You know what I'm saying? So when we play the Panthers, I might have on the field a hat. I might wear something for the Panthers, just, maybe a little wrist or something, something.
Yeah.
But that's who I ride and die with. So we lost Carlos, I believe, y'all.
Yeah, I see. We communicating now. Huh?
Well, at least he left knowing that we supporting his team.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
a good thing for that's the. I got another game I had in. Was it?
it was Atlanta. Atlanta, I think, right?
It was
Atlanta got a game.
It was Arizona and somebody.
The Cardinals and who the Cardinals playing?
Somebody go there. And I'll tell you, Green Bay go to Arizona. That game gonna be closer than you think it's gonna be this year, man.
That's gonna be a tough game right there. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough game. Yeah, that's hard to call on that. So where you going with that?
Go with Green Bay still though. Cheese eggs. I'm gonna go in. I like cheddar cheese, like my macaroni. So I'm gonna be a little biased about my food and this football team. I'm going Green Bay.
Well, I kind of want Green Bay to win because we got Green Bay the following week for a Thursday night game, I believe, at 8:20. So I like to see them win because I don't want nobody coming off of this whole thing of being hot because they lost.
Yeah.
But the Packers, I think the Packers are what 3-1-1, I guess.
I guess so. Yeah, that makes sense.
But I'm gonna ride with you. I'm gonna ride with you on this. I think Green Bay will pull this out. It's gonna be a tough game, but I think they'll pull it out.
Okay.
Man, that's gonna be a tough one too because you got Falcons. I think like 3-2. I think what you call it? They won the 49ers won like 4 games, I believe. No, I think the Niners are 4-2. That sounds right. But I think they both have lost 2 games. Either way, though, I think 49ers gonna be hard to beat at home. And Christian McCaffrey,
I'm with you on that. I'm going 49ers.
I think he's gonna do his
I'm
thing.
Tampa Bay at Detroit. And Tampa Bay getting both their receivers back.
I think Tampa Bay
wins.
Detroit gonna be home, but Tampa Bay, I think what? Baker playing some damn good ass ball, boy. You hear me? He's all over the place, man, with the legs, with his arm, his accuracy. He ain't missing nothing, man. I mean, he's just been like, I don't know what's in that dude right now, but he's possessed. I'm saying possessed to win and pull this thing out. So I'm Tampa Bay all the way in, bro. They gonna do something.
I'm going with Detroit being at home in that fast track. They're gonna be on that fast track and it's perfect like well.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Detroit because they at home. That's the only reason. Multi. That's it.
Gotcha.
And then we got the next game. We got
that's a Monday night game, right? That's Monday night football.
That's one of the 2 Monday night games. And our last game is Houston at Seattle. I'm taking Seattle. I'm taking Seattle. I'm sorry, and I'm not sorry. I'm taking these boys finally. That's what I'm doing.
You know what? Because I'm on your show, I'm gonna ride with you and your team. You know what I'm saying? If it was any other day, I'd be like, nah, I'm with you. But I think Seattle wins this, and that should be a good game too. But yeah, I'm with you on that.
Wrong though. The 2 games we don't play at home, we don't lost. We got to have them. They'll compete.
I think you get it.
All right. Well, this is we at about 45 minutes. I appreciate you coming on, Patton. You can come on this show anytime you want to get on a good pick. And you did an amazing job. You'll come on. Y'all come on every week.
Well, we appreciate it. Thank you so much for the invite. This has been great, man, to hang out with you and Carlos. Appreciate everything that O was able to do and get us squared away. The number 1 producer this side of the Mississippi and the other. I so appreciate him getting me all dialed in, getting us together, making this thing happen. And Juan, listen, I can't say enough about you and what you've been doing, not just now, but leading up to this point, brother. Big shout and big kudos to you. Send our love to Big Cheese also and what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's doing some store and everything. Y'all keep that stuff going, man. Because listen, people forget about community, man. They forget about disenfranchised people. They forget about the least of those. And you all make sure that somebody does care somewhere. Everybody don't care. They really don't, man. But you, Big Cheese, other people within the community, the mayor, y'all really, really are intentional about helping somebody to help themselves. Keyword, intentional. Everybody ain't that. So thank you for what you do, man. And I'd love to come back if y'all have.
All right. Y'all be good. Thank you. Hunt
All
up.
right.